Hello, my name is Michael Butterfield, and I'm doing my sharing video for May 13th. I'm going to post on May 13th for this week. I wanted to share a little bit about use case documents. I was able to learn some cool things about them this week. It's topic number 11, it looks like, and I was able to learn some cool things about them because I've made use case diagrams before, but I've never done one of these use case documents. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you what I was able to learn. So like a use case diagram, a use case document shows how a user interacts with a system. It shows the interactions with the system in a document format. So there are no stick figures or arrows or bubbles or pictures like that. It's kind of more like an actual Word document sort of thing. So what's included? There's a lot of different formats that I found online. There were a lot of different ways that people were doing it, but basically what's included is there's the name of the use case, the goal or what the system is supposed to achieve. There's preconditions. There's a successful end conditions, failed end conditions, and actors. And there's also triggers, which are things that like start the use case or trigger different events in the use case. And there's descriptions or main success scenarios. And then there's alternative flows, which kind of show different directions a user can take with the system. So I have an example that I made for my elevator pitch was a flashcard application. So I made a use case document example for that. So I was talking about how it starts with the use case name, flashcards, the goal. The student is able to flip through flashcards and mark the question right or wrong. And the student can also make and delete flashcards. And preconditions, that's something like the student knows what to study and has access to a pool of questions or problems that need to be solved. So that's like the preconditions are what needs to happen before the system can start. Success end condition, the student can use his or her phone to study anywhere and is able to learn a lot more. That is a successful use of the system. And then a failed end condition would be the student doesn't use the app and he or she doesn't learn. The primary actor is the student. The secondary actor would be a tutor. A trigger would be like the student or the tutor opens the app and then they can like read things. And then the description and main success scenario, this is where in the examples that I was reading online, this is where like the real bulk, this and alternative flows is where like the real bulk of the use case would come from. And it's laid out numerically. So the user creates a deck of flashcards is the topic number 1. And then there's subtopics like topic number 2, student studies a deck, topic number 3, student evaluates his or her progress. So under topic number 1, the student creates a deck, so the student names the deck, or the user creates it. I guess the tutor could do that too. And then the user adds a flashcard question and the user adds a flashcard answer. And then topic number 3 of the system is studying. So the student or the tutor can read the question and the student has to answer the question. The student or the tutor marks the question right or wrong, and then more cards are reviewed the same way. And subtopic number 3, the student evaluates his or her progress. And then there's some alternative flows, which are marked with like letters after the numerical value of the event in the system. So the user deletes a flashcard. That can happen at like 1.3a. So this is after flashcards are created. An alternative flow would be to delete the flashcards. And then 2a, a student studies a deck, a user can delete a deck. So they could delete individual flashcards or the entire deck. And those are some alternative flows in this application. So this is obviously a very simple use case document, but I really wanted to get a good understanding of use case documents and how they're used in the development lifecycle. If you have any questions, feel free to post them to the class community. I'm trying to get better at looking at that more, and I'll make sure I can do my best to answer your questions. Thank you.